Oh my god, it's a clubbing vlog. Hello! Wow, it's been a really long time since I've done this, and I feel like I say that every fucking time, but it genuinely is. I was on like my Snapchat memories thing the other day. Sorry, it's really echoey in here. I'll try not to shout at you, but I'm quite excited. On my Snapchat memories, I realised it's a year since I was last at something I was really excited for. Like, there's been the odd thing, oh, apart from the festival, obviously, but like nights out here, it's been a year since there was something really exciting. But tonight there's something on. I don't know that it counts as really exciting, but it's at a venue I've never been to before, so that's nerve-wracking mostly. I wasn't really planning to be a weird little albino thing, but that sort of happened and I'm quite liking it. I've tipped my lashes in black and I quite like it. I also have little stars in my hair, little stars, because this, oh god, you haven't seen this hair yet, have you? Probably, I don't know, because I never know what order things will go out in, but you probably haven't seen this hair before. This hair has been a pain in my ass. I was basically going for this, kind of, a little bit oranger, less red. It came out really like a horrible shade of red, like this shade of red that just looked like shit on me. And I thought, what can I do? What can I do? What can I do? And in the end, I went back and bought more bleach and I bleached it down to a little bit more orange than this. And it was nice. It was like a really natural ginger, actually, that came out of the bleach beautiful. And I thought about keeping it, but I wanted it a bit more neon, and now it's kind of gone more red than I wanted again. But at least I like this red, so, and with a few washes, it will be orange again. I was gonna kind of shave it all off again, but something is making me grow it. I don't know how long, I don't know why, but something is making me grow it, so I'm growing it for the time being. Anyway, what was I going to say? Oh god, the other thing, I have two things to say, two things that have been on my mind before we get in the taxi and fuck off. Two things have been on my mind, and one of them is that I'm going to be 40 in like 6 months' time. It's nearly my half birthday, and I'm going to be 40 in 6 months' time. When you get older, you get really pissed off with people who use the word elderly. Like, about people they think are genuinely elderly. They're not being sarcastic. But literally, like, just because someone has grey hair, please God, don't call them elderly. Like, you start to realise this when your parents go grey, and yet they're not like elderly. Elderly to me, and I think to most people who are grey-haired, I think elderly means frail, decrepit, like really old, like kind of circling the drain is what they hear when you call them elderly. I saw a fucking post on Facebook or something, and it was about, oh, I helped this nice elderly man with his phone. I'm looking at the picture and the guy looks, I don't know, 64? I don't call that elderly, not anymore. So just don't use the word elderly unless you're literally talking about, you know, like a dithery person who is, and specifically if you're talking about them in like a dithery sense, like they were in a hospital, an elderly person in a hospital, and they needed help because they couldn't walk because they were in a hospital because they were about to die, you know, elderly, end of life. Older, preferable. The other thing that has driven me into a flaming fury today, I had my fucking songs playlist on when I was putting my makeup on, and I hear the intro to Gangsta's Paradise, and I'm like, okay, I don't know, this is random, but okay, I haven't heard this in ages, fantastic. And then it goes really weird, and I'm thinking, okay, this is a piss take. This is like Gangsta's Paradise in the style of Limp Bizkit. That's what I thought it was. I thought this is a TikTok person doing a skit. And I looked, it was a band being for real. It was Falling in Reverse, covering Gangsta's Paradise. What the fuck? Please, if you've never listened to it and you've ever heard the original and you know the original, oh god, please go and listen to the Falling in Reverse version, because it is the most heinous atrocity, and yet it's really funny. It's like someone distilled 2010s teenage angst, tried to make like this skinny white guy in skinny jeans into a gangster. It's just so bad. Oh lord, it was so bad. I might have to listen to it again later because it was just so bad. I can't, in fact, no, I need to purge my ears of that atrocity. I need to listen to the real version. But anyway, it's getting on for 11 o'clock and I need to go instead of sitting here chatting to you. It's been nice sitting here chatting to you, but I should really go. I should be in a club, or at least a taxi. Okay, God, my back hurts already. Why does my back hurt already? I don't know, but... Okay, right, we're going. See you in a bit. Bye. Hello, hello, I am back home with my cup of tea. And the sound is probably atrocious and the visuals are probably atrocious. This is on Snapchat because it's the only way I can listen to music and also blather at you simultaneously. I haven't worked out any other way to do it with the camera running. It doesn't like it. But anyway, I had a very nice night. Yes, people are exceptionally nice to you when you basically have your tits out. They don't look very good in this lighting. I've got lighting from above and it's taking all the shadows away and they don't look good. But no, I met lovely people. I met so many lovely people, and one particularly lovely person. And now I'm like, so how young is too young in this situation? They're not like absurdly. It's what, like a decade? Well, 11 years. So 11 years. It's not that bad. I'm old enough that like 11 years younger than me is still a whole ass adult. So I think it's alright. But to be fair, I think he's just gonna run a mile the minute he sees me in daylight without a corset on. So, you know. So we shall see. We shall see. I liked him. I feel really bad actually that I did my usual sneak out. I always do a sneak out. I'm terrible. I don't know what it is. I hate the whole goodbyes. For starters, it takes ages. You know, you're going around and you just want to leave. You know, when I want to leave, I want to leave. I want to be gone like that. That's like the whole reason I either drive or get a taxi to everything. Because when I want to leave like that. I don't want to be polite. I don't want to drink a last cup of tea. I want to go. So I'm really rude at clubs. I just leave. And so I feel a bit bad about that. And when I was just leaving, I didn't give. I've got my little finger lights here. You won't see them in this lighting. That one seems to have broken. But my little rave finger lights. There was a very happy raver. I've just friend added him on Facebook. There was a very happy raver in the goth room, and he kept borrowing my lights, and he was having such a happy time with them. I felt so bad that I didn't at least just like give them to him on the way out. That would have made a happy man even happier, and I didn't do it, so I feel bad about that. But I still have them, and most of mine have broken now, so it's quite good. Anyway, I'm quite liking... Have I still got my stars? Have I come home with all my stars? I think oh, is that a star? I think that's a star. Change of music, because why not? I had this on pretty much all the way. I forgot what a long song it is. Pretty much all the way in the taxi. I had this song on, and it's very weird. It does sort of float you back to other times, circa 2001 to 4. When I was a tiddler, a tadpole, a gothic tadpole, when I was one of those, and yeah, it's weird. I think this must be like a superpower of ecstasy. The fact that your memories are like, they're like captured like a camera. You can see the snapshots of your memories, and I don't have that skill usually. I don't have a visual brain, but stuff on ecstasy, people I was around on ecstasy, I can see them snapshotted as they were in their youth to this day, to the extent that it's kind of weird realizing that they're not that person that young and all about that anymore. It's weird. People growing up. Although I did realise one plus about growing up the other day. I realised I don't cringe at anything. I was reading these TikTok comments And it was on this video, this beautiful video of this woman singing about her life, and it was beautiful, tragic and gorgeous and wonderful. And one of the comments from some tiddler, some tadpole, it said, I was so ready to cringe, but then I actually enjoyed it. And I thought, that's so weird. Like, I don't get ready to cringe. I don't expect to cringe. I don't really cringe anymore at much stuff. So I'm not living in this perpetual state of like, am I awkward? Does someone think I'm weird? Oh, did I say the wrong thing? And all of this stuff, you know, is my outfit too weird? Are people cringing at me because I'm fucking nearly 40 and I look like an elf in a goth club? Of people cringing at me. I don't worry about that stuff, and you probably won't either by the time you're fucking ancient. To be fair, I don't think I was ever very restricted by cringe. I've never really had worried thoughts. Anxiety for me is like a physical thing. This is very rambly and waffly, but you clicked on this video and I'm quite stoned, and I was talking to people at the club, and now I've come home and I'm going to talk at you instead. Oh, I've just stuck my thumb in my tea. What the fuck was I saying? Oh, cringe. Yeah, cringe. You don't cringe. You get old and you stop cringing. But you get really pissed off when falling in reverse cover gangster. Oh, we can hear that, can't we? Hang on. We've got music and we've got... I'm going to make you listen to it. It's all good to hear. You think you're listening to the original. And this is where I was like, this is like a TikTok skit, right? This is a TikTok skit, right? Why was this necessary? But it just gets worse and worse the longer you listen. It gets... Did we need this in Gangster's Paradise? I just spat at the camera, I'm so crazed. This is... Why do we need burpy growling in Gangster's Paradise? I'm a gangster and I'm very angry. The accent too, the emo accent. How many silly voices do we need? I mean, are you fucking for real? I'm sorry, I need to find the original because I need to cleanse my brain of the abhorrence that has just assaulted it. Thank you. Purifying my ears. Nice and depressing. See, now you made me do it. I'm down a rabbit hole. I'm never coming back. I haven't heard this in a very long time. It's a very nice song to drive your crappy little car through your very middle-class suburb, feeling bad. And then you go home and you have an irrepressible craving to watch Requiem for a Dream again. And then you watch it and then you remember why you haven't watched it in so long. Because it's the most depressing film on earth. It's a nice little song to crochet to. This is the one that went wrong. It looks like electric bacon. Better. Look, I'm making a twizzly rainbow with crochet. And I am very proud of it. And I am going to sit here and listen to my gangster rap and crochet aggressively. This is exceptionally nice tea. Smell it. It's Earl Grey. But I don't make it properly. I do not. I put sugar and milk in my Earl Grey, which is an abhorrence. An abhorrence. People do not tolerate me. I am not tolerated in fine society with my slurping of milky Earl Grey. Oh no. Oh no, the British have banished me. I'm going to have to go and live on a small island in the middle of polar bear land. They will tolerate my drinking habits, which are subpar. Subpar. I must not live here. No one likes me. My clubbing vlogs are the worst. There's this much footage of the club and this much footage of me talking absolute shit afterwards and also beforehand. Lots of shit. This much club. Yeah, can't really call it a clubbing vlog. It's a bollock spewing vlog. I don't know. Anyway, I went out. And here we see the previously regal elf in its native pyjama state with its toes out. Have I told you about this hoodie yet? Hoodie onesie thing. It's got a back flap. This seems to be normal for American onesies. It's not normal. It's not normal to make a hole in your clothes' arse for you to shit through. You shouldn't need a hole in your clothes to shit through. I mean, I know it sucks having to come out of the warm cosy and have to sit there on the toilet seat, all naked, being cold, doing a wee or a poo or whatever you're there for. But cutting a hole in the arse to poo through, that wasn't the move. It wasn't, particularly not when it means you've just got a zip right across your arse, like horizontally across your arse, great big zip. It's really uncomfortable. So who wants to be sitting on a zip all day long? No one has thought through the poo hole on this onesie. The poo hole is is badly organised and badly run. Right, okay, I'm fucking off now. I am. Probably. I might come back. Because I might not go to bed. I might do some crocheting to gangster rap. Don't know what I'm going to do. Don't know, but bye-bye. Well, hello from the depths of the onesie. It is now the next day. I looked immense. I've got a cardigan over the top of this. That's how cold it is. And I've only had like 2 hours sleep. My brain is complete mush. I was supposed to be going to meet up with the nice person what I met yesterday. We were gonna meet up, or that was his plan. I knew it was ambitious. I knew it was a bit too ambitious for me to actually be functional enough to do something else the day after going out, because I am old and I cannot do these things. And this human being seems to be a superhuman human being who can do no sleep and still function. I'm very good at doing no sleep, but I'm not very good at doing functioning on no sleep. Like, they've been to work and then club all night, then more work, no sleep. I would be crying in a fucking cupboard. I would. I'm still crocheting my little swirl. Oh, it looks even better now. It's got more colours in. I'd done quite a bit of it yesterday. Look at my twizzle. Oh, I made a very nice twizzle. You can't see all the colours in this lighting, but it's got a nice twizzle, and your thumb goes through there. So it's going to be like a glove. And I'm proud of that. Good morrow, little tadpoles of the internet. One day you shall grow up and get very old, and then you will have a few pennies of adult money with which you may turn yourself into a giant pumpkin. This is definitely the most responsible and wise use of my finances. Look, I'm even a pumpkin on the inside. Is it too much? A nervous breakdown? Going insane, I hear you say. How very dare you. I am the very picture of sanity. But anyway, this is a waffle. Thank you for coming with me on my little jaunt into the city to do things and see things and drink things and dance about. Okay, I hope I will see you soon at another sort of going outy thing. Not too many though, because that's overwhelming.
Toodle pip.